join in.
This is different. Have more fun for round four.
Alright. I'm kind of like an evil genius right now. Um, cause I told Jabbar and Jacob about Alyssa having an idol, and they went and confronted her, and now she's freaking out. And I'm kind of there like, oh my god, like, it's okay, they just played you. Like, they totally just got that information from you because you told them about it and they didn't know before. And she's like freaking out about it. So I drove a wedge between them now, which is good. I also drove a wedge between Alyssa and Amir because I told. Sorry, I'm eating a Jolly Rancher right now. But I told Amir that Alyssa didn't want to tell him about the usurp power, but it was me who told Alyssa that. Alyssa kind of wanted to tell him, but I kind of talked her out of it by being like, "Oh my god, Amir's so power hungry and everything. Like he's so he'll ruin it. He'll ruin the power for us." And I kind of went to Amir afterwards and was like, "Yeah, Alyssa's like, oh my god, like we can't tell him about this power." So when I used it, I told both of them to play stupid about it, but they both knew. And it was pretty fucking hilarious trying to get them both to act to each other, and they didn't even realize it. um, Michael, do you have anything you want to add? Okay. Well, this vote should be pretty straightforward. I think JJ is going home. And if he plays an idol or something, Jacob's going home. I don't really care either way. Like, JJ isn't with me. He thinks that he controls me. He doesn't. Newsflash. Shouldn't have told Jabbar that you controlled me. Um, and, like, Jacob is very inactive. And even though he'll be on my side later on, and I think he'd be on Michael's too, I don't like bye. If you're not gonna do anything to protect me, then I'm not gonna protect you. um, but there's so many fucking duos where I love their partner. Like, it's so hard to work with their actual like partner. Like Bryce and Allie is one because I love Allie. Bryce is very shady. I think me and Michael both know this from 10 Gauge. Like, he's a very shady player. You can't really trust him. And then fucking Jabbar and Regan. Jabbar, I love him. He's so fucking funny. But Regan is just a lot to handle. And like, she's a funny person, and like I like talking to her. But like, I feel like playing games with her is kind of so stressful because you could say one wrong thing and she like jumps down your throat about it. Like, it's a lot. Um, but ideally, my final like ish teams would be like our team, obviously. Probably Amir and Amber, and then Billy and Allie, but not their partners. So, that probably won't happen, but like, I really do want to make finals with Michael, even if he doesn't feel the same sometimes. Like, I think it would be pretty fucking hilarious for us to make it this, like, to the end, whenever every fucking duo applied together, except for, like, ours, because we never worked together in games, so, like, we kind of just did this to, like, test if we could actually work together. And I think we've done a pretty good job of it so far. But us making Final Two together would be like so fucking funny. Like, like we we're such like assholes too to some of these people. Like, I mean, we kind of snatched up JJ's immunity real quick, and now we're voting him out. Also, Michael, if you're talking, I cannot hear you. Do you have any questions, Nicole?
Yeah, so I'm going to ask the first two so I can figure out what my next one will be. Right now, who do you trust the most? Not duos, but a person.
Okay, so I really trust Amir, and I really trust Jabbar, and that's really about like it at this point. Like, I trust other people, but I'm not putting my like full trust into them, if that makes sense. Like, I trust Billy, I trust Ellie, I trust Alyssa, and but like, do I trust them to go to the end with them? No. Like, I want Alyssa and Beck on as soon as possible, and next
And
round
that's
might be the what?
why do you want them gone as soon as possible?
Well, because I played with Alyssa before, and she's very headstrong about things. And if you don't agree with her, she kind of gets someone else to come and be like, "Oh my gosh, I like this is the best move for us." And then you have two people berating you until you finally decide, "Okay, well, I guess I'm on board now." And she always sets herself up so good. Like, I was talking with Jacob and Jabbar and everything, and like she's already set up so good. Like, all the duos love her. Like, she's setting herself up for when it goes to individuals, and the sooner she goes out, the better. Because, quite frankly, she's a nice person. I love her outside this game and everything. But like, I'm here to win and do good. I'm not here to let her win and let her get her way all the time. I let her do that in season one, whenever she got Dylan to side with her on everything. And I'm not doing it this season. Like, not at all.
So my follow-up question is, who do you trust the least? Who do you think's the most shady?
Definitely JJ and Emma. Oh, oh, my partner said Kimberly. Yeah, she's verily not trustful. But I trust Michael. I think Michael's cool. I think that he would have our backs, but I don't think Kimberly would. Um, One thing that I do know though is that we cannot trust JJ and Emma. They they think that they have us wrapped around their finger or whatever. Like, they went around the first two votes being all shady as fuck and trying to get it to be like some split vote shit when it could have just been really easy. And then try to turn everyone against each other. And I'm not here for that. Um, and another duo that I don't really trust is Stephanie and Marcelino. Just because, like, I don't I love them, but like, I don't know, what are they doing? Like, they're very strong competitions, and I don't know where their heads are at, and that's dangerous as we get later down the line. So,
Okay, my other classic question is, who do you think is in the best position right now to win this game?
oh god, I think Billy and Vicky have a really good chance. Okay, I'm sorry, but Allie's nice and everything, but she's always seen it as expendable, and like, people will just cut her whenever like they don't need her anymore. But I definitely think like Billy and Vicky are in a good spot. They haven't made any enemies, and they seem like they're in a really good spot right now to where they wouldn't get voted out. And another duo that I think's in a really good spot would be Michael and Kimberly, because like they've literally won like what, like 3 challenges or some shit. Like they won the first crew challenge. They've won captain. Like I'm pretty sure they won something else. That's probably a lie, but um but like they're like really good, and they're also really likable. Like Michael's really fucking funny, and he's British, so like people are just gonna be like, oh my god, a British guy. Like British people never lie and are never like dishonest. Bullshit. They're fucking some of the shadiest ass people. Um, but like um, and then Kimberly, she talks to everybody. It's kind of transparent, but I also feel like people are like, oh my god, she's on Sequester. Like, what an icon, even though she was like first boo. Like, Michael, do you have anything to say? I can like read it off. You like type it. We still cannot hear you.
Well, he's tight. I heard you say on the last call that you thought maybe a round or 2 more of duos. If you are going to participate in Commander, how would you break up the groups? What would be your strategy and your goal?
I would honestly break it up so that it is Jabbar, Amir, Stephanie, and Alyssa, because I think that in that situation, if their tribe lost, I could get Jabbar to vote Alyssa, I could get Amir to vote Alyssa, I would vote Alyssa, and Amir could get Stephanie to vote Alyssa, and that's 4. And quite frankly, after her little breakdown today, I mean, I feel bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I feel so bad because she was like crying, and like her work was like a lot today. But like, if she's gonna spiral like that, that's good for me, because like she's gonna play that idol tomorrow, and a new idol is gonna get hidden, and I can find it. Like, I'll find it somehow, some way. You just give me a fucking link and I'll find it. Like, I've been on top of that shit this whole game. Um, Also, my partner says, I think Jacob, lady near me, so she won't stick a knife in my back, woman. And Billy are playing the best social game and got my eyes on them out quicker than later. Lol. That's a very great confessionalism by my partner.
We love a good lull.
We do. My partner's so good at doing these.
Okay, so they're giving us stuff for our challenge. I have to get on the call, so I got to go get a bra.
Yep.
You're welcome, Viewers Lounge, for that visual.
Right.
Oh, I disconnected, but I think
We
next
love
round
it.
it's important to be captain or have an idol. Oh, it went away. Or have an idol, since I think people will know we ain't to be messed with when we blindside JJ. That's what he said.
I can't. Why does he think it's gonna be a blindside to JJ? I'll wait till the recording stops.
Okay, I'm gonna stop recording.